Today's notes are on 11.4 spheres. Now, a sphere is like a ball. The volume of a sphere is 4/3 of the product of pi and the radius cubed. So keep in mind, a radius is from the center to the edge. So it's going to be 4/3 pi r cubed. The surface of a sphere, so basically the outside, is 4 times the area of the circle with the same radius. So it's 4 pi r squared. Okay, so right here, it says find the volume and the surface area of the nearest to the nearest tenth, so 1 decimal place. I want to find out what my radius is. Right here, they actually gave you the diameter. The diameter equals 18. So to find the radius, I have to take half of 18 because I only want half of it. That's the radius. So that's going to be 9 inches. Now I'm going to go and use my formula. So the volume is equal to 4/3 pi, and then it's r cubed. And in this case, r is equal to 9 inches. So this is going to be a 4/3 pi times 9 inches cube. Using my calculator, I'm going to type all of that into the calculator and round it to 1 decimal place. So I'm going to put my fraction. So 4 divided by 3, I'm going to multiply that by pi, and then I'm going to multiply by a 9 raised to the 3rd power. So it's 0.62, so that's just going to be a 0.6. So the volume here is going to be 3,053.6, and then that's inches cube. Volume is always cube. Surface area. The surface area formula is 4 pi r squared. So I have a 4 pi. The radius here is going to be 9 inches square. Type that in my calculator exactly the way it is. So clear it out. I have a 4 times a pi times 9 square. And that's going to give me 1,017 point. Now that's 87. So that 7 is going to make that round up to a 9. So 1017.9 inches square. Next problem. We are going to find the volume of the surface area to the nearest tenth. Now, right here, you have a half a sphere and you have a cylinder. So I'm going to take this area right here, this volume, and then I'm going to add half the sphere. Now, keep in mind that these are 2 different formulas. So when you are finding your volume here is going to be the area of the base. So the base area times the height. Well, the base is a circle, and the area of a circle is pi r squared. Now, if this is 2 meters, the radius has to be 1 meter. So the volume here is going to be pi. The radius is going to be a 1 square times the height, which is a 3. So the volume here is just going to be a 3 pi. Now this is a sphere, and the area of a sphere is 4/3 pi r cubed. However, I only want half of it, so I'm going to take this and divide it by 2. Well, that 2 is a denominator, and that 3 is actually a denominator. So that's actually going to be a 4/6 pi. The radius is going to be a 1 cube. So that's going to be a 2/3 pi. So let's go ahead and let's add this up. So I have a 3 pi plus a 2/3 pi and round to 1 decimal place. So that's just going to be a 0.5. So the volume here is going to be 11.5. And once again, my units are meters cube. Okay. Surface area now. So this is the volume. When you're doing your surface area, once again, you have to do the cylinder plus the half of the sphere. Now, on the cylinder, if you notice right here, you're going to go and you're going to find the circumference and multiply that by 3. So that's basically going to be the outside of this. Like if I were to actually cut it out and lay it out, and then the circles, basically you could fold these two in. So basically what you're doing is this measurement right here is the circumference. That's the outside. And circumference is given by 2 pi r. So this is going to be a 2 pi, the radius is 1. And then you're going to multiply by the height, which is 3. I'm not done though. That's just the surface area of the outside. I still have to find the surface area of the bottom. And the surface area of the bottom is just the area of a circle. Now the area of a circle is going to be pi r squared. Now, I'm not going to find the area of the top circle because the top circle is covered with the sphere. So far my surface area is going to be, that's going to be a 6 pi plus a pi. Now I have to add the surface area of half the sphere. And surface area of the sphere was given by 4 pi r squared. And I'm going to take that and I'm going to divide it by 2 because I only want the top half. So that's just going to be a 4 divided by 2, which is a 2 pi. So the surface area here is going to be 6, 7, 8, 9 pi. And 9 pi is equal to 28.3. So the surface area here is 28.3 meters square. Area is always square. And that concludes our notes.